What's up guys, this is Twe4kz here, and today I'm going to be showing you a tweak called Aquaboard. Now this is a tweak that's actually been around for quite some time, but it just was updated for iOS 8. Now what this tweak does is basically give you a water-like effect every time that you touch your screen. So this is going to work on your home screen as well as on your lock screen. So you can see right here, even when I swipe across just to go to another page, you get this water-like effect. So of course, it's going to look a little bit cooler maybe if you have a water type background or a water themed background, but I actually think it looks pretty good just with the different colors right here. So you can see kind of what that does. Now there's actually quite a bit of different effects that you can use for this tweak. You can see right here if we go into our settings and we're going to scroll down here to Aquaboard and open that up. And you'll notice right up here at the top, this is where you're going to enable this, and then you can obviously change this to either work on your home screen or your lock screen or use both. So just toggle those on however you'd like. This is where you're going to change your theme settings. So what type of theme do you want to use? And you can also change the frames per second. So 60 is what it's set to right now, and this is actually the highest that you can set it to. But before we get into that, I do want to show you this down here first. And this is actually raining mode. So what raining mode does is give you that effect that rain is actually, well, raining into a puddle of water, which is your home screen or your lock screen. So you can toggle that on right here, and you can also change the rain frequency. So do you want it to rain fast? Do you want it to rain a normal speed or a slow speed? So you can change that up however you'd like. We'll put it on fast. And you'll also notice right down here that you can also disallow touches while rain mode is enabled. So when you touch your screen, then obviously your finger touches are not going to affect the water. So it's only going to use the raining mode. So now you can see right here, if we go back, that it's actually going to start raining. You can see like the little ripples, and you actually can see a little bit better if we go over to this screen right here. So you can see just rain kind of falling in and making those ripples in the background right there. But if we go into our settings again and we turn this off, then you can see right down here we also have extras, so you can splash on respring. Every time that you respring your device, it's going to splash the lock screen, and you also can reset the lock timers. And you can see what that does right here. So if reset lock timer is enabled, touching the screen at the lock screen prevents it from dimming. So you can toggle that on if you'd like. Now this is where we're going to get into the actual theme. So these are all the different themes that we have right here, and you can also, like I said, change the frames per second. It's obviously going to look the best at 60 frames per second, but again, if your device is older, then you probably don't want to go to the full 60 frames. Maybe start out at the default, which is 45. And if your device is actually performing well, then maybe you can jump up to 60. You'll just have to mess with this and see what your device can handle. But if we go into our Aqua theme, this is where we're going to check out all the different themes here. Now, it's kind of hard for me to describe what these are doing completely, just because it's kind of abstract. So rather than talking, I'm just going to show you guys these themes with some music. that's all I have here for Aquaboard. Now, the raindrops, as you saw, never have worked for me, so that's just something to keep in mind if you do pick this up. Some of the animations look very similar to me. It's kind of hard for me to see the difference between some of the animations, but there are obviously some that are a little more enunciated than others. But let me know what you guys think about Aquaboard in the comments below, and I'll see you in the next video. Alright guys, until next time, peace.